Tuesday night baseball from Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game interleague series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago White Sox. The Cardinals are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Lucas Giolito is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we talk a lot of teams that go from worst to first, but how about Lucas Giolito? He went from one of the worst pitchers in Major League Baseball to one of the best in a short amount of time. He has a no-hitter in his back pocket. Great fastball, straight changeup combination. His changeup is so good, he almost uses it like conventional pitchers use a curveball or a slider. Basically a two-pitch guy. If he has that straight changeup, he can throw up a lot of zeros.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Now a ball hit high and fairly deep down the left field line. This ball has a chance and gone for a home run.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, and they take the lead.
In now, Yadier Molina. And that one yanked just foul. In his career, Molina carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Nolan.
Pitch on the way.
Arenado.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Eaton on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
In his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Yohan Moncada becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Eloy Jimenez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And he falls behind 0-2.
His offense gave him an early lead, and he is on the attack.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Ozzie Smith.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times, his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
First pitch on its way. High in the air and deep to left center field. Here's Jimenez going back on it. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
The shortstop,
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. That average way up there to start things out. 25 homers and 59 RBIs. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a liner. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Edmonds, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower, could end up as an all-star this year, but it's not a lock at this point. He enters the, and that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
The left fielder,
To the plate now, Lou Brock. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Jimenez coming in. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. At the plate now is Eric Davis. And he blasted a homer in his first at-bat.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about anytime soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball. Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 0-2 home. Popped him up. Grandal is under it. And that retires the side. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yasmani Grandal. In his career versus this pitcher, he's gone just 2 for 15. 0-1 the count.
Grandal.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Yasmani Grandal becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Bouncing ball toward the hole. And there's out number 2. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up Luis Robert. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yadier Molina.
Boy, this guy right here, that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Second base.
So now to the plate, Albert Pujols, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time.
Now batting, first baseman.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. That's a strike to throw down. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Popped him up. Mendick is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Ozzie Smith, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering, hit down the line at first. Taken in by Abreu. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Adam Eaton digging in next. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The batter will be Danny Mendick. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Danny Mendick becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Leury Garcia is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're on the short end of. So stepping in is Dylan Carlson to start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway. Beaten into the ground over to first. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Good time now to check out the White Sox Road to the Show report as you see a pair of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves as of late. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Robert is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Now batting.
And now in the box, Jim Edmonds looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Jimenez, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they're in front 4-0. To bat will be Tim Anderson. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. First delivery to him. Right side. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Up next for Chicago, Eloy Jimenez struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the end. Now at the plate, Lou Brock, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The left fielder, Lou Brock.
This is on the ground over to first, fielded by Abreu, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So now here is Eric Davis, 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the 1st inning. And the pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Yadier Molina. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. A high fastball is in there.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Swing and a liner, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd of the game, as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box, Albert Pujols. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And it's fouled away. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. A potentially big 2-out hit as it brings up Nolan Arenado next.
Now batting.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Smith. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Jimenez is in pursuit, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Now batting.
There's an interesting play right there. Base open. They elect to pitch to him, and what does he do? He hits a ground rule double, which forces the run from 2nd and 3rd to come in to score.
At the plate, Dylan Carlson. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The 0-2 once more. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And this one is gone. A home run.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fouled off. No outs, nobody on. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
The batter, the right fielder.
In now is Adam Eaton. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here it comes on 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Davis is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And digging in next will be Danny Mendick. No balls and a strike to count. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
That front door slider is it.
We'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Leading off for St. Louis.
Now the first pitch.
Paul DeYoung.
Popped him up. Coming in on it is Eaton. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping up is Jim Edmonds. Here's the first pitch to him. To first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock. Lifted down the line in left. Jimenez is in pursuit, and it's a foul ball. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, here is Leury Garcia. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Tim Anderson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Got him to go down swinging there. Tim Anderson becomes out number 2 this inning. Yohan Moncada is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Here comes another 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end.
Leading off for St. Louis, the 7th fielder, number 44.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. Yadier Molina stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. High in the air out to center field. Robert is there, and he'll bring this one in. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Albert Pujols, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. High and deep to right center. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Gone!
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball the ballpark like he did just there.
Garrett Crochet comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Line drive, base hit. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. In now, Ozzie Smith. High and deep to left center field. Looking up is Jimenez. Gone! Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Next, it'll be Paul DeYoung. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a liner, but this lands foul for the first strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box now, Lou Brock. Strike taken, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends. Andrew Miller will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Leading off for the White Sox.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Carlson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yasmani Grandal. Blasted a solo homer last time up. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Davis is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now back.
So here's Jose Abreu. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's just 1 for 6. Molina has a play, and that ends the inning. And now here is Eric Davis. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
So now to the plate, Yadier Molina. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone!
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his third long ball. What a game.
Jay Spry enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. Here's Nolan Arenado. A bouncer to the left side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Into the box, Ozzie Smith. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. One there. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. The batter will be Luis Robert. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. The 0-1 on its way. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Luis Robert is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brock will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Up next for Chicago.
Next, it'll be Danny Mendick. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Popped him up, Arenado in foul ground. But this will land untouched. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name. All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Dylan Carlson. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curve.
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely.
How about that for making something happen? First, he rips a double. Then on the very next pitch, he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
It's sharply toward third. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they've posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Standing in now, Jim Edmonds. He's got it to second for 1, to Abreu for the big double play.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
At the plate, Lou Brock. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. So now to the plate, Leury Garcia, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Leury Garcia is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. Tim Anderson stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Right to him. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch. Yohan Moncada is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's 1 for 2. 2 out, nobody on. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to...
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. 14-1, the final tally.